And we're live, pal. Got coffee. Got Magic over there looking at me like, what the hell you doing, dude? So we'll see if anybody's out there wants to stop on in and say hey. I do these earlier streams on occasion for the friends across the pond to hopefully be able to stop in and say hi. Hard for me to plan these out too, because it's like, am I in the mood today? Am I not in the mood today? Do I have time? Do I feel awake enough at this time of day? I was up at 8 o'clock today, so worked out pretty good. I got laid down a little after midnight. Hey, Lateus, how you doing, my friend? Wow, you're actually up. I'm going live on Fridays, and you're in theirs, which is like what 3 o'clock in the morning your time. So, see a big yawn coming from the black cat over there. How is life treating you, Lateus? Just resting a bit after my boyfriend visited the last week. Oh, is this a new man in your life, or is this the old one you hooked up with again? The old one, as we're like back together since a few weeks. Okay, well, let's back up in good positioning. Well, I'm hoping it's a good rekindling of that. But I don't know. It always makes me super tired, so I'm happy today I can just spend it myself. That's good. Need to have that alone time. How have you been? Not too bad. Kind of in a lull around here right now because we had Michelle's father's wedding that we were all focused on for a while. Now that's done. Um, Now we kind of like, okay, what's the next big thing? And the next big thing for us is Michelle's birthday next month, where she turns the filthy 50. Felt good yesterday as long as like content creation is concerned because I got 3 videos done and got them produced and all uploaded. One went up yesterday. One's going up, I think, in like a half hour, and one went up for the members yesterday. Morning, Tony, or afternoon to you. The tag team division is so good on SmackDown at the moment. It's just a shame it's lacking on Raw. No, there's not going to be any huge celebration. She doesn't want that. Um, I think the plan's going to be, that weekend. Her birthday's on a Sunday. I'm taking that Monday off. So I have a 3-day weekend and whatever she wants to do, like food wise. We'll probably get a lot of takeout. She loves sushi, so there's a grocery store in town, and they have actually really good sushi there. So we'll probably snag that for her. And I did put an Amazon wish list up that has items for her if people are able to do that. But there's not going to be any surprise party of any kind. She doesn't want that. But we are going to do a live stream probably on her birthday. I'd like to do it more in the afternoon if possible, since it's a Sunday. So, yep, we're not big party people. We've never been those kind of people. especially for ourselves. We're not into that. Nice. Mhm. Tony, what about, are you checked into the AEW All In that's happening tonight? It's happening in your area. LA Knight match was an amazing match. It's so good to see the U.S. Championship getting defended week in, week out, rather than Logan Paul. Why is it fall season? Well, technically, it's not fall season. It's still summer season. Not sure yet. Actually, it's not fall yet. No, it's not, Scott. Leaves are falling. Mother Nature doesn't follow a calendar. That's a good line. That's a really good line, actually. Mother Nature doesn't follow a calendar. That's good. I like that. Autumn is better than fall, though. That's cool. Yeah, I respect that. I feel like Ricochet will turn up tonight, though. Yes, I think all arrows point to he's going to make a surprise appearance. It would probably make sense he beats MJF for the American/international title, and then Ricochet steps out. They go face to face. The crowd will have their big orgasm, and then they'll have their match eventually, and nobody will care after that because that's what AEW does. Fall is my favorite because birthday is November. There you go. Yeah, we kind of went back up in the temperature yesterday. Today, I think it is supposed to be as well. But I'm over the summer time because the humidity was so unbearable this year. And if our electric bill is any indication, our air conditioner was working overtime. Yeah, Ricochet will sure be forgotten about in 4 weeks. Yep. At my 22nd, 23rd birthday, I more and more became like, can I please skip that day? Yeah. I'm becoming too old. Okay. Look, my friend. As long as you can still put a 20 in front of the number, you're not old. Okay. You're a young, vibrant young man out to find love and adventure. So go out and find it. AEW are really struggling at the moment. It was in a good place when Cody Rhodes was there. Since he left, it's gone downhill. Yeah, totally. Just like Edge is forgotten about. That's true. Yeah, I can't because I'm 30 now. Yeah, actually, the 3 still counts too. So it's when you get to put the 4. So the 30s is actually the 10 years that a lot of shit's going to happen, and it's going to be a lot of cool stuff. So the 20s kind of prepare you for the 30s, and the 30s are going to be like absolutely insane. You're going to have a lot of great memories that happen. There's going to be some downtimes too, because you can't have positive without negative. They go together. But the 30s are going to actually be freaking crazy. Then when you get to 40, you can chill. I'm 32 and I don't want to go to clubs. That's an awesome motivation story. Oh, you're welcome. Edge is forgotten about. Where the hell's Miro? Is Miro even still on the roster? Russian drinker? What? I was looking at some of the old WWE videos, and Cody Rhodes used to be a proper little weasel type wrestler. Looking at him now, it's amazing how much he has changed. Oh yeah, Yep, he really took it to a whole new level. Now that more and more information has come out about what happened at All In last year with the CM Punk situation, it's silly that people are still trying to blame Punk when no, he wasn't the instigator in this. hmm When is theory turning good? Yeah, when is theory turning good, and when is Xavier Woods going to go heel and join the Final Testament there, or whatever they're called? I'm liking how they're really drawing out these storylines to let them grow organically and let people digest them instead of just boom, boom, boom. You know, in 3-4 weeks we got a pay-per-view coming up, so boom, we got to turn them. It's like, no, we have this pay-per-view coming up in a couple of months or down the road at least, so we need to set this up for that. What's your thoughts on Roman Reigns' new theme? Do you like it or prefer the old Tribal Chief music? I like it. I prefer the old music, but I do like the new one. um, the final losers, that's all they do. Scratch, scratch, scratch. But Roman's learned from some of the best in the business. You know, he knows when you come back, you got to make a change. You have to freshen it up. John Cena, The Undertaker, Jericho's done it for decades now. There's another guy that needs to stop. Jericho just needs to like go away. He's embarrassing himself. I'm in my 50s. I can still moonsault. Good for you. So could Terry Funk. Speaking of that, Dory Funk Jr., who's like 80, just wrestled a death match in Japan a couple of days ago in tribute to his brother who died a year ago. And his partner has cancer and wrestled a death match. Those music creators for WWE is terrible. Those music creators for WWE are terrible, DJ. And yes, ever since Jim Johnston was let go, there's like no memorable theme music out there from a WWE created project. Okay, boomer. I'm not that old. Frickin' millennial. Kids these days. Jim Johnston do Romans and Tribal Chief. No, he did the Shield theme. He was in charge of that, but I think by the time Roman was really into full Tribal Chief God mode level, I think Johnston was gone. Don't hate you because I have a sex drive. Yours is always in neutral, so don't even give me a joke about that. So we get to be my age, you learn how to take your time with things and build it up and, reserve your energy for when you really need it. Anyway, my enjoyment is sleeping. Be right back. I have to restart our washing machine. I like the tease they did with Kevin Owens. That was good. That was very good. Well shot too. How you could see the eye line between Kevin and Cody, and then step, step, step. Here's your belt. I'm gonna get you. And then the Cody's reaction really made that. So I'll be right back. Okay. That should be okay. I don't have any lights on in this room now either, as you can tell. 666. Yes. What about it? It's a good number. It's a happy number. Number of the beast. Which it's actually not, but who cares? It's too early for fairy tales. I wish I had that amount of money. Me too. Is Bash in Berlin next week? Tony, DJ? I'm going to get my camera ready and head out to the business district here to shoot some cool skyline time-lapse videos now. Enjoy the stream the rest of your day. Lateus, my friend, be safe. I hope you have a good time doing that. Hope it's a beautiful day out for you to get some nice pictures and video. I wish I had CM Punk paycheck. Me too. It is next week. Okay. All right, so it's 31st. Okay. Wow. So what is the card for next Saturday? So it's Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, Gunter and Randy Orton. I think the women's tag titles are now on the show. It's the Unholy Alliance. Oh my God, they're hot. Against Jade Cargill and Bianca. What else is happening? I forget. Oh, that's right. CM Punk and Drew. I guess it's going to be a strap match. Yeah, strap does mean something different in the urban areas. Yep. Yeah, it's not going to be that kind of strap match. It's not in Compton. You know, I saw a crazy video a couple of months ago. It's these guys that do these random, like, nice little things for people. They walked around, two white guys from Canada walked around Compton in California and wanted to find a house where they would let these two guys in and cook them dinner in their house. And they started driving around the area, and it wasn't looking that good as far as, like, safe. Chicago, New Orleans, worse than Compton. I don't know about that. So they went to the local church. They were asking people out there, should we do this? They're like, if y'all are going to do it, you need to do it during the day and be very careful where you go. I never expected Solo to make Jacob give up his tag belt like that. To me, him Solo's enforcement. Well, yeah, it made sense. Jacob is the next big breakout star for the Samoan dynasty. But yeah, and eventually these two guys, they found a house and they let them in. The two guys actually called in this guy who's a celebrity chef, this big, huge, jacked black brother, who's also military. He came in the house, cooked like this huge meal for everyone in the family, and they had a great time. Jacob's turning on Solo. I don't think so. Solo really has come a long way recently since they started letting him talk. Because he talked in NXT. You know, he had a personality back then. Then they brought the main roster. It's like, you don't say anything. You're Taz, the new version of Taz and Samoa Joe. You know, so you don't talk. You're a badass. You're the enforcer of the of the bloodline. Now Jacob gets that spot. So yeah. Chris Jericho's new gimmick, I think it's funny. It's sad, is what it is. Who is that keeps getting the chat? You can't, huh? Oh, Tongaloa. It's Tama Tonga's brother. The guy keeps screwing up. He does. I mean, it's a fact. He keeps screwing up. Can he wrestle? Yeah. You know, he wrestled in Japan for a while, but sometimes guys just get nervous in the ring or whatever reason. He's not getting it. Hey, I'm watching AEW for Chris Jericho. That's it. Really? What does that say about the company? I think if Shane McMahon shows up too, it's going to be another nail in the coffin of AEW. Yeah, Christian Cage is there too. Can you see Cody Rhodes versus the final boss at some time in the future? Dad of the year. Um, Probably. How they're going to do it, because they're also going to probably set up Roman versus Rock, because that ready-made story there. You know, The Rock beat Cody night 1 of WrestleMania this year, but Cody beat Roman night 2. So Rock it shows that he's better than Roman because he beat Cody and Roman didn't this year. So there's that story to be told. Pretty sure they're still going to reveal eventually that the final boss is the one who has created the new Bloodline 2.0. I actually I want to see that moment. I want to see that moment where Roman asks Cody if he'll stand with him and fight, or Cody's going to offer it. Whenever Dwayne Johnson dies, wrestling will take a huge hit. Well, yeah, that's true. Won't just be wrestling. He's involved in a lot of different projects. But hopefully that's decades down the line. Bad Boys 4 was fucking amazing. I can't believe there's 4 of those. I knew of 2 of them, and I didn't know the new one was the 4th one. Yeah, LA Knight, guaranteed. You know, he was a made guy a while ago, and I like how they put him out there. He gets the great response. They bring him back. Let's not burn him out. There's 12 Fast movies. I have never seen any of the Fast and Furious movies, and I have no desire to see any of them. All I know about Fast and Furious movies, Vin Diesel, The Rock was in one, and I guess him and Vin Diesel didn't get along. Somebody from those movies died, and that's about it. Ivalani, I love you. Hi. I have no desire to listen to Motorhead. Well, I mean, look at you. Why would you? I mean, come on. Why would you listen to music? If you chopped and screwed Motorhead, you get doom metal. So why would you do that? Because I'm white. I love you, TJ. Sunday's doing okay. I'm starting out with a little coffee and chatting with y'all. Girl, what you doing up? It's like 5 in the morning where you are. 4 in the morning. Gotta wipe off the microphone. Eva Lonnie showed up and I'm starting to drool. Do you reckon John Cena will stay at WWE after his retirement working backstage? Yes. I think he stated that, he's going to be at the Rumble and oh, that's right, Third Shift Life. Yes, I forgot. I'm sorry. You're a vampire. Yeah, I think John Cena's day is going to be in the Rumble and all that stuff, and WrestleMania is going to be his last match. He's just going to work doing PR and behind the scenes stuff for WWE. After that, for a year, and then he steps away. And if there's anybody who, and I think Triple H said this, if anyone has earned the right to say that that's what they want to do, it's John. Eva Lonnie's third shift. I got to start switching up my schedule for making sure she's there. No complaints here, but as always, just wanted to stop in and say hi before I head back in. See you Wednesday. All right, darling. Love you. John Cena should make all the music. Those new people suck. Jeez. Sure, John's got nothing better to do. Eva Lonnie, let me give you a white chocolate kiss. I think that's going to be the name of the song I eventually write you. Oh no, I had the perfect schedule. I can catch all your okay, as long as you can see that stuff. This made my morning. White chocolate kiss. I was talking to a friend and he said Bailey will never ever make it into the WWE Hall of Fame. He doesn't have a clue what he is saying. No, he does not. She is guaranteed first round Hall of Famer when that time comes. It's Bailey, yeah. It's got the Y in there. It's Bailey. Hug it out, bitch. Oh, you're ordering some. Okay, cool. She's sleeping right now. I don't want to talk too loud. Thank you. Anything happens and you can't do it, hun, at that point, it's okay. Remember, family first, then have some fun if you can. So. Wow. Wow. A wrestler who is very much underappreciated is Gail Kim. She is truly amazing. That's true. All right, have a good one, everyone. No, it's fine. First week was rough getting things in order, but thanks, darling. If I hit the lottery, 500 is going to you. It does not have to. I can cut loose. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, Gail Kim was someone who really helped elevate TNA's women's division. Her and Amazing Kong, they lit that division on fire. You know, they helped make it a great breeding ground for future women's wrestlers. Did you ever see what is that? Did she ever wrestle in WWE? Gail Kim, yes. Gail Kim actually started. She's a Canadian, and she trained at the same place like Trish Stratus did, and Edge, and all those people. And she got in contract with WWE. She was pushed right away, which was a mistake. And they really didn't do much of anything with her after that. And then she was gone. She went to TNA after that, and that's where she really got a chance to showcase what she could do. Biggest thing she did in WWE was some kind of guest cooking show, and that's where she met her future husband. He gets to tap that sweet little ass. Ugh, lucky bastard. I'm in a wrestling group. People are wishing Vince a happy birthday. Don't get it after all he did, of course. And yesterday was the anniversary of Bray Wyatt's death, which is crazy. It's been a year. I remember seeing like somebody messaged me about that and instantly thought it was a hoax. But then you start digging into it and you saw it was real. I'll never forget what Vince did. Nobody should ever forget what Vince did. Did Vince change the business and make it what it is today as far as pro wrestling is concerned? Yes. That doesn't discount, he's a garbage human being. Same with Logan Paul. Logan Paul's a piece of shit. Can he perform? Yes. Can he get people mad at him? Yes. Can he sell tickets and merch? Yes. Doesn't discount the fact he's an asshole. But as I've said, not everybody in entertainment is a nice person. A lot of people in Hollywood who make movies and are on television that are stars are people that other folks can't stand. Look at the jackass from that '70s show that in Scientology and shit and was beating up women and raping people. He's in jail and prison where he belongs. Fuck him. Vince was in charge. Jimmy's wife wouldn't be back. That's true. A lot of Punk wouldn't be back. The Timmy Stratton Nia Jax and Pretty Deadly faction is amazing. It's working well at the moment. I didn't know they were actually a faction. I know they did a celebration thing on SmackDown a couple weeks ago. I don't get to see the show, but I did see the clips. So it's going good. However, I am critical of the fact that WWE and both Raw and SmackDown and NXT are getting faction crazy. There is faction fatigue going on. Everyone's coming together in these little groups, and it's getting a little over. Well, it's not a little. It's over freaking done. I used to bitch and complain that AEW had too many factions. Now WWE is following suit. It's like, stop. You don't need to have all these freaking groups. Bloodline 2.0, you've got the Final Testament, that faction there with Tiffany, Nia, Pretty Deadly. NXT's got, Chase U, and of course, the Wyatt Six is another one. Pete Dunne asked where Ridge Holland last week. I screamed at the screen, in NXT. Hot Fuzz 2 is coming out? Really? I never saw the first one. Yeah, I haven't seen the first one. Jeez. I'm behind on that. What's the guy's name who's in that? He's in Shaun of the Dead. I think that's him. I think that's the same actor. Simon Pegg. There you go. Thank you. DJ knew it. Oh, it's pegging. Of course, DJ knew it. Nick Frost? No, it was Simon Pegg. Nick Frost is the other guy. Gotcha. Simon Pegg, I saw a clip of him where he can do, Simon's the main star. He can do all the Beatles in like 10 seconds. He can impersonate all the Beatles in 10 seconds by using different places in his mouth. And it's like so brilliant. Rana! How are you doing today, hon? What is going on? Good. How are you? I'm not doing too bad. Chilling out on here for a little bit. Enjoying a little atmospheric darkness in the room here. This is natural light. Sipping on my coffee, getting the plan together for the day, which is nothing. That's not true though. There is stuff I do have to get done. Want to get the car washed, got to hit the store. I don't think we have to vacuum, but people are trying to convince me John Moxley won't come back if the price is right. He will. Absolutely, he will. But where does he fit in nowadays? Rhonda, what kind of plans you got today, girl? Bronson Reed. It was awesome to see Joe Hendry in NXT yet again. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I guess his contract is up with TNA in December or January. You know he's going to make that transition right at that point. And good for him. Mm-hmm. Someone say coffee. Morning, Panda. Yep, I got mine right here. Panda, I cannot say enough how much I really enjoyed your analysis of the Sabbath True videos I sent you. Really, really enjoyed your takes on that. I didn't know if you knew the song or if you had seen either one of those performances or heard them before. Glad you liked it, yes. Trying to lure Joe Hendry? Oh, please. Lure him in, sure. Yeah, I commented on your video, Panda, that my original idea was to send you Stone Cold Crazy, the Queen songs. I know you love Queen. And then James Hetfield did a performance of that song during the second half of that concert with the members of Queen and Tony Iommi from Black Sabbath. Huge moment for James Hetfield. But I was like, that's not really a cover. So I was like, oh, wait, Sabbath True. That performance of Sabbath True at that concert is my favorite of all the performances of that song. It's different than the album version. It's got little nuances that are different. There's a different tempo in one of the riffs that's a little bit more dynamic, I think. So I always loved that performance. That's why it stuck out to me. And I remember doing a reaction to the Who band myself years ago. I'm like, this is it. Definitely had heard Metallica, but not the Who version. That video is trippy. Isn't it weird? JBL showed up in GCW. What? What? He doesn't need to be lured. What he has done has been doing by himself. He's a social media genius. He is. He understood the fact it's not the company's job to get you over. It's your job to get over, and the company hires you so you can get over more. That's how entertainment works. Yeah, GCW, Gateway Championship Wrestling. GCW is freaking everywhere these days. This is an unheard of time in professional wrestling where the forbidden door bullshit is definitely gone. hate to use the phrase, but it's basically open borders for professional wrestling these days. Juggalo champion shit wrestling. I don't even know if ICP does Juggalo anymore. Absolutely, Door Song of Win with Lizzie Hale. Sweet. Yes. Unfortunately, yes, Panda. I'm sorry. I did have to cancel my Patreon for right now, as you know, since you have 1 week to go for Dragon Con. I'm saving up for the October gathering of the Merc fam. So every little bit is going to have to go to that right now. But I will be back. I promise that. I can now understand why WWE are doing what they are doing with Jade Cargill. They are building her up. She is going to be a massive star. Oh, absolutely. I know ICB still tour, but I don't know if they do Juggalo wrestling anymore or put on those shows. No worries. Yep, do what you have to do. Yeah, I knew you would not be upset, but yeah, I just want to make sure you understood. Plus, I'd really like to get into your Patreon for October. Glad I said the word Patreon after Get Into You, and because I'd have some nice stuff for Halloween for you to check out. The Gathering turned 24 this year. Oh, that's nuts. How are you feeling, Panda? Too? You've been able to start like 3 days? Oh, that's okay. It's this okay. This week you go out. How you feeling? You feeling better? You able to eat? Get some nutrition in there, not just chicken soup and ginger ale. Of course, I didn't go. Why would the hell I go to Ohio for that? Come on. Do you realize who you're talking to? Dude, you have no idea how much I'm looking forward to Halloween on the channel. Oh, yeah, it's going to be fun. You're a juggalo. Whoop, whoop. I like one album from ICP. That's about it. And sporadic songs here and there. So I can't wait for the Ohio trip. Yeah. I'm just still hoping everything goes good on my end so I can go. It's not just a question of finance, it's also the fact that I have to get some work done on my car so I can make that trip. You like 8 albums. Strowman and Bronson Reed, yes. Yeah, Braun and Bronson. And then throw Braun Breaker in there. Well, Braun, and Braun. I'm keeping down real food. Still tired, but that's to be expected. I'll just have to make use of my collapsible stool and sit more often. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping Raw will be going to 2 hours on Netflix because there's not going to be, there's no ratings to worry about. So when you don't have ratings, you don't have to worry about advertising income so much. So they won't need as much advertising income. So they should be able to do 2 hours and be done. That third hour of Raw brings in a lot of extra advertising dollars for the network and for the company. So they're not going to have that to worry about. So you would think they can go back to the 2 hour format. And even Triple H has gone on record saying that third hour is so trying. It's just Raw that's going to Netflix. SmackDown goes to USA, and NXT goes to the CW. But they all happen at different times. NXT goes to the CW this October. Raw goes to Netflix in January, and I don't remember when SmackDown goes to USA. Down goes the coffee. Jesus, DJ. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Sorry to tell you that. That's not going to happen. Do I want to see it? Of course, because Guy, but no, it's not going to happen. USA are so bad, though, they cut off at such important parts. I mean, that's also the that depends upon the format of the show. It happens for her boyfriend. Does she have a boyfriend right now? I didn't think Liv was with anybody. So my day is going to be spent in the wonderful world of laundry. Got to have some civilian clothes. I like the fact that I know you are a military child, so I love the fact you use civilian in that context. Yeah, we actually got the washing machine going right now. I just had to restart it while the wife sleeps a little bit more. She took a nap yesterday. I didn't. I should have taken a nap yesterday, but I didn't. But I was happy I got 3 videos done yesterday, posted one yesterday. The other one should be live actually right now. It's a reaction request from Deb Klima. And then I put up one for the members to check out. You did your clothes 2 days ago? Yeah, we have, there's 3 baskets in this room. One is empty, one's got some clothes in it, the other's got towels in it. So that's probably going to be a focus today. Besides other stuff, I got to go to the store and get some stuff for us, and did want to get the car washed. You know, life be lifing sometimes. Might go on Twitch later too if I have my druthers, whatever the hell they are. I don't buy underwear. Thank you for that. Oversharing, DJ. Let's see. I am hoping that tomorrow I walk into work and the elevators are working. I'm sick of walking up 5 flights of stairs. I'm looking forward to the strap match. It's going to be a banger for sure. Yep. Yeah, that card is looking solid. I was kind of waiting, wear as many t-shirts as I could and then just have to do one load. I feel that. Yes. Yeah, my wife is several times. I'll just be walking around here. Hey, can I have your T-shirt? Why? I just need it for the okay, for the laundry. Oh, okay, just to make it bigger, I guess. Yeah, we vacuumed last weekend. We may have to change out the litter boxes. That may be something we have to do today. It's been almost 2 weeks since we did that, so it might be time. We use the disposable like cardboard boxes. We get them on Amazon, and we get like it's a package of 6 for around $22 to $27. It varies. Played a little Call of Duty this morning. Duty. Yeah, Gunter and Randy is going to be really good. So also for the Ohio trip, I have been preparing some songs to play. Uma Fan, our buddy from the Merc fam there, he did send me some songs to learn too. So if I get a chance to play with him, I'll know them. Gunter has been a champion 98% of his WWE career, and he deserved it. I looked at those boxes, but for the covered ones, Annabelle kicks the litter everywhere. Same here. And we actually first got Magic. We got one of those covered boxes. She wouldn't get in it. She wouldn't get in it for anything. And it just means, and she kicks litter. Oh my God, does she kick litter? And you know what I'm talking about. So we just got to do a little sweep job every time she does some business. Scarlett's not as bad, but Magic will definitely, she's playing in the sandbox and she's trying to bury something, too much. Vince would have made him lose the IC title first week. Vince had him lose to Roman or somebody in that freaking Survivor Series match in like 3 minutes. Good morning, Soblay. Good afternoon. I see Liv Morgan has some fans of her body here. Oh, yes, we do. Do you reckon that when Alexa Bliss returns, she'll be part of the Wyatt Six? Good question. I don't know. They already have Nikki in there, so they don't really need another female per se. And I think it would be time for kind of Alexa to kind of move away from that persona. She did everything she could with that. It was fantastic work, and she really brought out another side of herself. She's a horror fan, so she got to really dive into that aspect of it, but I don't think she needs it. Having cats is like having perpetual toddlers. There you go. Mhm. Nope, Alexa still has not come back, but, she just had her kid, and, she's helping take care of her, so and the fact the company is giving her this time to do that and no questions asked, cool. Will Finn ever turn good again? Probably, you know? You think Alexa, excuse me, will become a face this time? There's room for it. There's definitely room for her to be a big babyface star. Since Finn has kind of, like, assumed the throne of the Judgment Day, I'm gonna guess that I would think when Finn's contract is up, he might leave. I'm not saying he's going to AEW, he might finish up completely. Oh, that whole thing with Chucky and Liv Morgan, yeah. And Liv Morgan's a big horror fan too, so she got to live a dream there and being involved in that project. What if Dom, JD, and Carlito exile Finn because Finn acting like the leader? Well, that's yeah. I mean that might be what happens, but I don't know when Finn's contract is up. He may have just re-signed. But some of these guys, they're smarter now in this generation to where they've kept themselves in great shape. They eat pretty clean. They don't involve in any drug stuff, and they save their fucking money like they should be, and investing it in other aspects, so they can retire a lot earlier this generation around and be taken care of. Wait, was this a movie Liv was in? I thought it was the TV show. I thought it was the Child's Play Chucky TV show. I don't watch it. I don't freaking like Child's Play. I like the first movie. That's it. Otherwise, it's stupid. But no one else is going to join the Terror Twins. That's Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. That's it. Yeah, so it was a separate thing from WWE. Liv was involved in the Chucky project. It wasn't Chucky was involved with WWE. Yeah, Matt Riddle, who just won a title in like CMLL. Why? And Alberto Del Rio just won like the CMLL world title. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Season 1 of the Chucky TV series. Thank you, Tony. Again, don't have cable, so I can't watch it. And if I did, I wouldn't. Chucky is stupid. All love and respect to Horror Master. I know he loves the Child's Play series, but he's younger, so I can be a grouchy old man and say, fuck that show. Will Ziggler show up to WWE as a TNA guy? No. No. Considering when the TKO buyout happened, Ziggler was one of the first guys to be outed from the company. I don't think he's going to be doing that. Now, granted, Big Boy Vince was still in charge at that time, so I don't know. It wasn't that he made Goldberg angry; is the fact he was like showing his dick on social media, and he had the rape allegations against him. So yeah, Riddle's another piece of shit. Trick Williams needs made roster, absolutely. Failed joking. Although you're right, he did make Goldberg angry. Don't call me bro. Okay, bro. Don't call me bro. Okay, bro. He what? Yeah. Yeah, that's what he did. Boy's got problems. Boy's got issues. Why it's taking Trick so long? They got other plans for him in NXT right now. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, he gets high probably after every match he has. But I mean, frickin' RVD was high half the time when he wrestled. So was Sabu. I'm not an advocate for that stuff, but hey, it's not my company. My thing in the locker room was, hey, do the show sober, guys. After your match is over, you can do whatever you want. Also, Jeff Hardy. Read too deep into the bro code. Mm-hmm. Made himself look gay very fast. What? What does that mean, Soulblade? Jesus. I'm a pothead, but not even high right now. I'm out. Well, yeah, that's why you're out. Well, to your point, Soulblade, I think Riddle actually would be a gay man's dream. Lateus actually stepped out, so we'd have to send him a picture to get his opinion. RK Bro, yeah. He was doing weird things. Well, it doesn't make him gay. Soulblade. Hey, he may have seen one up close. I don't know, but I'm not going to judge. You're rebuying weed gummies Friday. Okay. What happened to Rusev? That's what I asked earlier. He went to AEW, him and his wife. Now they're divorced, and you don't see Miro at all. I have no clue what his status is, if he's even still under contract. I mean, there's a guy whose stock plummeted, just like Trump's. He's on the shelf. Sure he is. He's been on the shelf for 5 years. Yeah, he was. Rusev was amazing. Was getting really over. Happy Rusev Day was fantastic, but it wasn't what the office wanted, so Vince wasn't going to push him crazy. Yeah, Miro's probably sad his wife left him. I'd be sad too. Another hot piece of ass. Then I'm hearing that Adam Cole, Bebe, and Britt Baker broke up. Whereas Hornswoggle, he's doing independence. He's done a couple of movies, so he's keeping busy. Vince almost killed WWE, to be fair. Well, that's not true. No, he didn't kill WWE. He was making WWE bigger. And before you got here, Soulblade, I was making the point that, yeah, Vince is a garbage human being, but the business will not be where it is without him. So as a person, as an individual, he can go fuck himself. But as a businessman, he's made a lot of people a lot of money. And in the grand scheme of things, more people in the corporate world care about money than they do morality. Sad but true. Love doesn't last forever. Depends. Love is fragile. And if you don't take care of it and you don't, give it the attention it needs, then love can break very fast. But all the people involved with taking care of that love have to be into it. They have to concentrate on it. If they don't, and one falls under the other, it's going to shatter. We have to be honest. Triple H had put WWE in such a good place that he is a booking genius. That's true. You're too old to lose Michelle. I hope that's true. Thankfully, 22 years we've been married, and there's never been a case where it's like we're tired of each other or had even the thought of separation or anything like that. So we are a team. She's got my back, I got hers. Rusev and Lana was something, but Lana is a hard girl to keep around. I guess so. And Michelle and I openly admit that we'd be lost without the other one. Why women like Lacey Evans doing her shit on the internet, I have no freaking clue. Girl had talent, but she couldn't get over for anything, and now she's going to show her ass off. But she does it for Jesus, so it's okay. Fucking hypocrite. Anyway, that's why it is good advice to look for a girl that is super chill. No. I could see Joe Hendry holding a WWE NXT belt at some time in the future. Yes. Because Wild Girls are something else. I guess. Fairy Tale Jesus, Big Butter Jesus. Do you know about the Big Butter Jesus statue? You know about that? I'm not making that up. That's a thing. Big Butter Jesus. And what I'm saying about that is Lacey Evans is a devout Christian and all that stuff, but still will openly like bash people online and post titty pictures of herself online. So that's a little hypocritical there, I think. My opinion. You want to believe in Jesus, go right ahead. Plenty of people do, and they're good people. But don't be a bitch about it. I never liked Lacey Evans. She is full of herself, and her and Ronda Rousey would have been a great couple. That's true. I feel that, DJ. Now, granted, with Lacey Evans, the company fucked her over because they couldn't make up their mind what they were going to do with her. I mean, literally, she'd be a heel one week, a face the other week, a heel one week, a face the other week. But the issue is, she wasn't getting over to begin with. People did not genuinely like her. And that's not going to help the cause. That's why they had to bounce her back and forth to see where she was going to land. And it just never worked. He will for sure be in the Royal Rumble. Yes, he will. Nikki Cross is over again. Nikki Cross, you got to say, has always been over. Even when she was Nikki ASH, she was over. She got the championship, for fuck's sake. She got over. Nikki got ass. That is true. Talk about a wild woman. Jeez. It showed. Mm-hmm. Can you see the Street Profits splitting up? I can see Montez Ford having a solo run. They tried that. I think they tried that like without an official split. They tried to give Montez like a push. He was in the Elimination Chamber match. Was it this year or last year? And I don't know if that's because um, his partner, I lost his name, um, was out injured or whatever. But I don't know. Lashley's gone, so that idea of their little faction thing is done. I think they definitely flubbed on the Hurt Business. That could have been a much bigger deal, but things just didn't line up properly, and they couldn't get maybe what they need to get done. BFAB better not be flirting with Montez Bianca watching. I doubt that very much. I doubt BFAB is going to be disrespecting anybody like that. Lashley was holding them back. He was taking on the limelight. Well, I don't think so. My personal opinion. I don't think he was taking the limelight. Because let's face it, Lashley was the biggest star of all of them, and he was trying to elevate them. But when the company behind you is like they're calling the plays, and you go out and deliver their plays, and it flops, that's not on the talent. That's on the office. That's true too. Lashley, what else is there for Lashley to do in that company? Vince was holding them back. Yeah, you've been on the internet too long, DJ. You going to throw that Vince was racist too at me now? When there's plenty of proof to say he wasn't. Odyssey Jones. Yeah, where the hell did that dude come from? I think he was down at NXT for a minute and then boom, main roster bound. Those people that was getting over. Okay, that yes, we were just talking about that with Miro or Rusev at the time. The Happy Rusev Day was the biggest thing going in WWE for some time, but this wasn't the plan. That's not supposed to get over. So let's back it up. That does happen. So yes, in that respect, that context, yes. Yeah, it is nice to see Becky Lynch enjoying time off. She has definitely earned it. Seth's in another break right now too, so they get to have some fun with their kid. Yeah, her business was getting there. It just like never. They could have done a whole lot more, and I said that before. You know, they did kind of flub that. Where is Almost? I don't know what the deal is with Almost. I don't know if he's got a part-time contract or what. She hasn't retired. No, she hasn't retired. She's on a break. A well-deserved break. This time she gets to take a break on her own volition without being pregnant or injured. That's the cool thing about the company now is wrestlers can actually take time off. That was one thing that Punk was blown away by when he did that StarCast interview a couple years ago. Is Carmella still getting PTO? Probably. The Andrade Carmelo Hayes, wow, that has really let it up, giving both guys an opportunity to really show what they can do. Almost knocked himself out walking into the top of the door. Bring. I don't know. That was a joke. It may have happened. It very well could have happened. I love Almost. I think he's got such a great attitude. He is always smiling and having a good time. Um, his character, he does what he needs to do with that character, being the giant he is, just being a monster. But yeah, I got nothing but love for Omos. Hi. Yes, I did. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm cool. Thank you. Who'll win the Andrade Mello feud when it's over? When does it have to end? Who's to say it will end? What's it going to lead to? What is it? Dun, 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 dun. I would hate to be the tall problem fitting into cars and getting out of the house. Yeah. Mhm. Is Andrade win the W Championship? Cody got no. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen anytime soon. I'll tell you that. It would be such an issue, yeah. Especially if you're flying to Japan. You hear the stories about Andre the Giant and what he had to go through. Even the Big Show. They don't make stuff for giant people, especially in Japan. And don't even talk about bathroom access. Otis is a favorite? Yeah. Yeah. They don't. Yeah, now that Otis is back on the babyface side there, that's the Otis I think everyone loves. Just the fact that Otis and Chad Gable were friends before WWE. They knew each other through Olympic tryouts and everything, and then boom, they both show up in WWE around the same time. Yeah, imagine almost trying to get into the bathroom on that plane. That's why when you go over there, before you get on that plane, you don't eat, you don't do nothing. Santos needs to drop those bozos that's holding him back. Everyone's holding everyone back, apparently, according to DJ. Let's see. That would be crazy. Yep. So I got to start planning out my my October too for Halloween season, and I think I want to try to get Ricky on here to do a jabber session. We can talk some horror on here, get his take on stuff, and let's see. I have to get one more reaction request from Deb. I'm not sure if she actually sent me the one she wanted me to do or not. Carnival sent me a few reaction requests, and Evilani sent me one. I should try to get that done soon too. What are you dressing up as this year for Halloween? The Invisible Man. I'll be dressing up on my Twitch stream. 4 out of the 5 weeks. So, become Hagrid from Harry Potter. Jeez. I don't do kid stuff. Ain't I horrible? Shaggy Toed Up. I want to see a picture if you do that. Legit, I want to see a picture if you do that. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Akira Tozawa, the fact the guy still has a job, it's been over a decade. So he's doing something right. I might do that. Do it. All right, my friends, I'm going to wrap this up here, but good to see our international friends stopping in. That's why I tried to do these streams. And everyone else has a good rest of your Sunday. I'll be back on here Friday night for the usual Friday night hangout. I'll be popping on Twitch as well. And I think that's about it. New video just dropped. Please check it out. It's a reaction request from Deb Klima. Give it some love if you can. And I will see y'all really soon. So be safe, everyone. Horns Eye.